At the American Visionary Art Museum.
A quarter of a century, 25 years. It just doesn't even seem possible. We all first walked in there and went, wow, what a quirky place this is. Then National Geographic magazine said, one of the top 10 museums in America. And the beat goes on. Ronnie, take it away.
Yes, it does, really. And Marty, you hit it right on the head. This really is an American treasure, a national treasure. And we're so happy to be here with the woman who started it all, the founder of the American Visionary Art Museum, Rebecca Huffberger. Hi, Rebecca. How you doing?
Good morning. Good morning to you, Ron.
Hey, so let's talk about, you know, and I didn't know about this until I was down here Friday doing a story. This really all started 25 years ago in August of '92 when you got congressional recognition.
And that's because Senator Barbara Mikulski led the charge with the whole Maryland delegation, but they reached across the table and Bob Dole signed on. So by unanimous resolution of Congress, we are the official National Museum, Education Center, and repository for visionary art, for self-taught intuitive art.
That is awesome. That is really, really great. So 25 years ago this week, what's it been like since you opened here?
Oh, it's the wildest ride ever. And you know, JC has been with us from the very beginning, I'm telling you. So it's everything. It's 22 years of original art exhibitions that are deeply meaningful. As Matt Groening said, the creator of The Simpsons, it's the only museum he ever just wept openly. But it's also a place where you could go up and then laugh your head off. You know, it's what it is to be a human being. And we play that out in very loving ways. We have the pet parade. We have the kinetic sculpture race.
We want to talk about the kinetic sculpture race. Of course, this is the star. This is Fifi.
Yes.
What's Fifi's like 13 feet tall, is that right?
She goes under bridges around there. And that's the creation of Teresa here on our staff, and a crowd favorite. But there are about 40 vehicles that are made, many by school groups, by anybody of any age. Our oldest racer is 88 years old. Wow. And it goes 15 miles around the city of Baltimore, pedaling up hills through mud pits, and then float over the water.
Yeah, it's something else to see. We've got to talk about, I think, one of the great sculptures anywhere, and this is the sculpture of Divine, and this is artist Andrew Logan, correct?
Absolutely. Andrew Logan was a great friend to Divine and created 44 years ago the alternative Miss World contest, and just 2 months ago Andrew came and gifted this statue of Divine, really valued at almost $200,000, as a gift to the people of Baltimore here at our American Visionary Art Museum.
And that sculpture of Divine was in New York, right?
Yes, it was in the window at Bergdorf Goodman.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Divine goes to Bergdorf.
She would have been very happy there. Absolutely. And actually, we hold the record for most windows ever of any collaboration with a museum. Even a New York museum, we had 4 weeks with 250 works on Fifth Avenue.
Awesome. That's great. Rebecca, always great to see you. Congratulations on 25 years, 25 more, and 25 more after that.
From your lips, and thank you, Marty, for being there from the beginning. Marty,
hey, Ron?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Ron.
Yes?
Ask her to talk about David Bowie. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but David Bowie was one of the biggest proponents of outsider art in places like the American Visionary Art Museum.
Marty wanted to mention David Bowie.
Yeah. I got a call from him once, and we all shared his voicemail for a long time until I think a storm took it out. Yeah, he was the late David Bowie was very interested in this kind of art, and actually he and his wife Iman agreed to be the kind of I don't know, the titular heads of our show on love, error, and eros, love profane and divine.
On that note, we're going to leave. Rebecca, thank you very much. Live at the American Visionary Art Museum, Lynn and Marty, back to you.
Thanks, Ron. That's really cool.